Hello everyone, I'm Hilary Chin. Thank you all so much for coming and watching my YouTube channel. And today, please, before we get forward, please just go up here at the top of my head. There is a video I did for Power BI for beginners, and also go down below the link. The first link there is to join our WhatsApp group if you're interested. And the other links there will show you some of the content I created with Power BI, how to link Power BI with Kobo Toolbox, Google Sheet, and all that, okay? But today I want us to focus on a very, very important topic on how to use conditional column in Power BI. Conditional column here is very important. You see how Microsoft has summarized coding and making it such a way that you don't need to write too many codes in order to get results. For instance, if I'm using an Excel sheet, I'm going to use if statement to get some certain output. For instance, if I'm working with the data that has profits of a company and I want to find out which profit is high, which profit is low, I can use an if statement and just say, okay, if this profit is around this threshold, whether above or below or equal to this threshold in terms of numbers, then I want to see high profit. If not, else I want to see low profit. Okay, that takes a lot of time to write those codes there, and sometimes many people cannot keep those codes in their head. But Power BI has made it so easy for many of us to be able to just drag and drop and just do selections of your key variables to be able to come up with this output. And I really encourage you out there, I don't know who you are, where you're working, but it's very important to start learning some of these tools. It's important, it's so useful, especially those of you who are aspiring to work with international organizations, with UN agencies, and many other local organizations. They are using these tools to bring out insight, to visualize insights from business data, and this insight is helping them to make informed decisions for their businesses. Okay, I'll be taking you in there to show you how this works, and I want us to go to a point where we can also visualize. After we do the conditional column, after we see how it works, we are going to visualize what we have, the result that we have gotten from our Power BI query. We are going to visualize it on the Power BI desktop interface. Let's get in there. Let me show you how this works. So first of all, I want to show you our Excel sheet here. This is our Excel sheet. This is the Excel sheet we are going to be bringing into our Power BI. We have category, we have subcategory, sales, quantity, and profit. This is just a sample data, okay? It's not a real-time data. So I saved it as Tableau, okay? So I'm going to go to my Power BI here, and I go to Get Data. I can use this Get Data option. I can go directly to Excel workbook. I can also come here to Get Data. Let's check. Let's come in through this site, and then here, once I click that, it shows me the workbook on my desktop right here. I saved it as Tableau, so I'll just select that and I click open, and then we give it some time for it to load into our Power BI space. So when it loads into our Power BI space, what we have to take note is that we'll select the table, and then it gives us an example of the table right here. You can see right here, and right here we have different options. The options that we have here are amazing. We have, the first option is to load the data. Second is to transform the data. If you have not watched our video on how to transform data, you can just go down below, it's at the comment section. So we'll come here now and we click transform, and then it opens up in another space here, taking us to Power Query. While we are at Power Query here, it's just amazing. It's an exciting moment each time I get here because there's a whole lot we have to do here, but today I just want us to focus on conditional column. So we'll just come at this top here, and then we check conditional column. We come to add column, sorry, and here we see conditional column, we see index column, we see duplicate column, we see invoke custom function, we see custom column. All these, I'll be doing another video on custom column, but I just want us to stay focused on this. I don't want this this video to be too long. Right here, I'll just go to this conditional column up here. You see, this is it up here, and I'll choose. Once I choose that, we give it some time. You see, it opens this other interface here. Amazing. And see what happens here. Right here on the first space here, you find if statement. No, first of all, it says add a conditional column that is computed from the other columns or values, okay? And here you have new column name. So you might want to change. So you see custom. Well, each time you see custom in most of the tools of data analysis or data scientist tools, it means that you have to change. You can change it and put something. You can customize it by putting your own name. Let's say on this data here, I want to just put order profit or main profit, because I want us to use the profit column. Okay, and here you find if statement right here. Okay, it says if whatever column we are going to choose here, it says if this column, then this operator, whether greater or lesser than, has this value, then we want to see this output. That is why here you have if, here you have column name, here you have operator, which we are going to be seeing them, here you have the value. It shows that text can go in here and number can go in here. Okay, all these two data types are supported here. That's what it's indicating. That is why you can find A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it says output. The output too can also be numbers, and the output can be text. That's why you see A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay, but to begin with, or before I start here, let's go to the next. It says clause. I can add a clause here. You see, I've just added a clause. Now we have two of them here. We have one and we have two. Okay, so let me delete this first clause here, this second clause, sorry. I don't want to confuse you there. Let me delete that one, and then we go step by step. And then here you see else, and then the else also is still another output. Same here, because the else is giving you the other option. For instance, you can say if my name is John, then give me 1 apple. If not, don't give me the apple. So there are two options. I'll be giving apple if my name is John, but I will not be giving any apple if my name is not John. So there are two options there. So the next option comes with else. You find this in SQL, you find this in Python, and many amazing data analysis or data scientist tool. But there you'll be writing a lot of codes. Okay, but here you are not writing any code. If I come to this column name here, and I click, you see that it brings all the column from my tables. You see, these are my table. This is my table here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So all the columns are here. Okay, so here now I can choose which column I want to compute with. Let's say I want to compute with sales. No, let's say profit, as we said, and I click profit. Now I have chosen the profit column, and on the profit column we have values. Okay, now it says operators, and when you see operator in most of the data analysis tools, it's talking about equals to, does not equals to, is greater than or equals to, is less than or equals to. Okay, so these are some of the operators that you will find in SQL and also find in Python and some of the amazing data scientist tools. Even in Excel you also find this. Okay, so this is how developers have made life easy for you. So right now I want to compute. Let's say you are analyzing data or analyzing business for a particular company and you want to bring out insight. Here we want to look at the profit. We want to say that if this profit here is greater than, are you getting now? If the profit is greater than let's say 50, are you seeing now? Then we want to see this output, high profit. You see now, here you're not writing codes, you are just selecting, okay, and just writing figures and text as they are. Power BI developers have already done the work for you. Okay, so we are saying that if this column that has profit, that has figures, profit, if these figures in this column or on this column is greater than 50, then we want to see high profit. If not, we come to this else now, we want to see low profit. Are you seeing now? So we have given to this condition, it will hold if it's high profit, we have is greater than 50. If not, then it's low profit. It means any other thing will be less than 50. That's what I mean. That's what it means. Sorry. So we are going to click OK. Wow, you see that when we click OK, it gives us another column here. And this column, remember, we named it main profit. When we're customizing it, we said main profit. And then here we said under this profit here, anything that is above 50 is high profit. So you see that this one is 462 is high profit. This one is low profit is 35. You see now, this one is 3.78 is low profit. You see? So from here, you can start analyzing, okay, to understand exactly which categories here are making low profit, which subcategories here are making high profit. Okay, if I go back and I want to remove this, I'll just right click and I remove from here, or I can just come here and undo what I did here. You see, I've undone, I just deleted that. Okay, so now if I come again and I want to choose, go back to my conditional column, and then I come again and I choose, and now I go to sales, and instead of taking is greater than, and I take less than, is less than. Okay, if I say if any sales here, okay, which is still money, is less than 300, okay, I want to see low profit, no low sales. If not, I want to see high sales. You see now, it means the opposite of low sales is high sales. Okay, and we have just used less than here. And if I click OK, you see that I start having high sales, and we come now to to sales. So this is our sales here. You see that anything that is less than 300, you see that is low sales. Are you getting now? And anything that is higher is high sales. Okay, I hope I'm getting that correctly, because here we have low sales. When we go to our sales here is low sales, and we have 116. Here is, let's check high sales and see high sales. Here we have 1000 plus. You see now, all the high sales, they have 300, and wow, we said above 300 or less than 300 is low sales. Good. So anything that is above 300 is high sales. We can see it here. So this one is 382. This one is low sales here is 172. Low sales here again is 216, and then high sales here is 681. Okay, so this is how we can compute and do a whole lot. And let me just show you also how we can visualize this as well. So right here, in order to make this even more fun and more understandable, we'll come here. Since we have already computed here on this customized column, I'll just delete this, and I want us to do something here. I want us to go back to our conditional column, and we visualize this. Okay, I want us to take profit. Let's take profit, and we say that if our profit is greater than, if this profit is greater than 50, okay, no, 60, sorry, greater than 60, we want to see high profit. Else we want to see low profit. Okay, and then we click OK. We can add another clause. Okay, and then I want to customize this column. I just want to put main profit. Good. And then I come here now and I click OK. Now when I click OK, it gives me this column here, but there's a problem with this column. You see that everything that is greater than 60 here is high profit. We have 952. So low profit here is 3.78, and then high profit is 1. You see now. So here now I want to right click. We have a problem there. We cannot have both ABC and 1 to 3 here. So the data type here is text. So we need to have just ABC. So right click, come to change data type, and I come to text, and I emphasize that I just need text here, because if we take this to our data Power BI desktop space, is going to give us a lot of troubles. Okay, and right now I'll just come up here to home. Once I come to home, I'll come up to this icon here and I click close and apply. So I'll click close and apply. So we are taking it back now to Power BI. You see it's coming out to Power BI to upload the data here for us to visualize, and you see how that can really be profitable in companies in using that conditional column. So after our data has been loaded into the Power BI report view, here now we can just come here. This is the data here, Tableau. This is the name of the data right here. So I just want to do some visualization here. I just want to visualize in terms of category. So we want to look at the category, the items in terms of category that had the high profit and low profit. Okay, so I'll just click or select my category here, and then I come and select my main profit. Remember, we gave it a new name. And then here, once I do this automatically, you see that Power BI began to give me this here automatically. And then here I come now and I select a visual. Okay, I want to just select the column chart
And then once I select this column chart, you see that my Power BI emphasizes that I need to add something again. Okay, so when I come here, you see that here I have my category on the x-axis, which is already showing me here, and then here I have my main profit on the legend. These are the legend here. Okay, high profit and low profit. Okay, the main profit, remember, was computing on high and low profit. So now I want to put something on the y-axis, so it makes life easy for me when I just select from here. You see, it opens up here, and then I come here now and I choose the main profit, because I also need it to appear at the y-axis here. You see now. Okay, so after doing this, I just click outside my stuff and I clear this off, and then I open this for you to see. You see now. So you see that right here, we can begin to make a lot of decisions, a lot of conclusions. Okay, we are getting some insight. So up here, the thick blue, the light blue already shows us that this is high profit. The thick blue shows us that this is low profit. Okay, and right here, when we look at furniture here, furniture has more high profit here. Office supplies have more higher profit. Technology has the highest. Okay, and amazingly again, if we want to go further to add some other tip on this video, I'll just come beside here and I click this small plus here. When I click this plus here, it says data labels on. I know many of you have been using Power BI and you might be seeing this differently. It's because I activated the on object interaction on the setting space where I put that on. That is why when I'm analyzing my data, all these are appearing. Okay, you see, it's making life easy for me. The title is there, legend is there, zoom, everything is there. So when I put that on, you see that it tells us that furniture had 2.7 high profit. Okay, office supply had 2.7 as well, and then technology had 3.6 high profit. This already gives you a view of this business. It already tells you that in terms of category, technology is making high profit and low. The high profit for technology is high and the low profit is low. Okay, compared to, so if I come here, look at the low profit here, we have 6.5k, and then here with the low profit, you see that we have 28.6k. This tells you that office supplies is not doing good. Okay, and then if we have to make decisions now what product to sell or what product to advertise, we'll start thinking about technology, and then we'll be going again inside the data. We're going to check why is it that office supply is having high low profits. Okay, and then good is just so poor here. You can see the right ground level, and then we can also go to furniture and start asking key questions. How can we improve in such a way that furniture can also meet the level of technology? So this is how we can just start talking and making a lot of decisions so far as the data is concerned. Thank you all so much. I hope this was helpful. Please do well to master these skills and make sure that you have a good job wherever you are because of these skills. Stay blessed, guys. God bless you.
Hello guys, thank you so much. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumb up, and also please make sure you share as wide as you can. Share to students, lecturers, teachers, and those who are working with big companies in quotes. And please remember that we have a WhatsApp group. You can also join us there, while we monthly, weekly, and regularly post some of these contents for you to follow. Stay blessed, guys, and Happy New Year once more. Thank you so much for watching.